I just got a text message from Lenny letting me know that he wanted me to stop by the house that I funded with a hard money loan. So I'm gonna go check it out. It's about an hour away. So just wanted to keep you guys up to date. All right guys, so it looks like they have done the full spray of outside of the house. All right, so yeah, there's still a couple workers here. I actually really like the colors. It's something that like Lenny has talked to me about, where he tries to make them like a more modern and kind of just a more attractive color with, like, you know, how people like things today. So gray on, like, I don't even want to say it's white. It almost looks like a light, really light gray, almost white. But they've sprayed all this, and again, this is just a couple days after, so I'm gonna walk around, and it looks like this might be either a new gate or they painted the entire thing. Nice to see you again.
Yeah, same here.
What do you think? Have you seen it since they painted it? No?
No. I was here yesterday, but they were still painting yesterday. So
Okay.
feel the humidity from the paint on the ceiling?
Definitely. Felt that right away. So they painted this, right?
Yep. So that was the post yesterday. Did you see it? About people's comments? Yeah. More people said to paint it white than not, so
there we go.
White it is.
I like it.
Yeah.
I definitely like it. So, and then they're still gonna have to work on the tile, right? Tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They
And right now,
replaced these yesterday underneath here. They were broken.
Okay.
So those were replaced yesterday.
So now they're just spraying everything with primer.
So
what is that?
It's probably paint on the ceiling by now.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah. And then they painted all the baseboards.
Okay.
Probably all the doors are probably painted as well.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, so see they painted the doors here.
Yeah.
They're all painted.
And then spraying the walls are like the final, like, easiest part?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably harder because there's a lot more tape, because they got to tape off all the base, all the ceiling, everything, and then spray the walls.
Okay. But that's usually the last thing?
Which they'll be doing today, this afternoon or tomorrow, depending on how quick the paint dries.
Okay.
And they might end up rolling them because the grout guys are going to be here tomorrow, so if they don't get them sprayed in the morning, they're going to have to roll them because they can't spray with them here.
I see.
So
it'll take a little bit longer then, right?
They're behind. Painters are behind. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, and then the vanities and stuff will go in tomorrow. Tomorrow, the intention is carpet, all of the grout, the vanities go back in, and the faucets and stuff gets hooked up. These vanities for the bathrooms.
Okay.
Yeah. The painters are basically 1 day behind because they should be complete today.
I see. Do you think that's because of the rain?
No.
No?
No, it's just poor management on the painter side.
Okay.
This door has to be replaced, which the new door was supposed to be here.
Yeah.
We didn't notice it when we were here the other day, but
Yeah.
we noticed it a couple days ago. Tomorrow will be a ton of progress. Paint, carpet, grout, and then stuff being put back together.
Okay.
Thursday will be clean, and the rest of the switches and outlets and all those kind of things like that. And then Friday will be the furniture. So all the staging will come in.
The staging, so you pay for the house to be staged, right? Okay, and I'm guessing...
Not all of them I'm doing. This one I'm doing it because we're keeping the tile and stuff here, so I need people to not focus on that as much and focus on just living here.
Definitely.
So if I had all brand new tile, then I may not stage it. Or if I have a floor plan that might make sense more than others, then I may or may not stage it as well.
Okay.
So it depends on the floor plan, depends on the area, and it depends on what I did with the house.
Okay.
The staging will cost me about $1,600.
Oh wow, that's kind of pricey a little bit, right?
Yeah. So they'll stage the dining room, family room, bedroom, and the bathroom.
But it definitely helps out, right?
Yeah. In this especially because once we get the grout done, of course it'll go away. Like I said, a lot of it will be more modern, but nonetheless it's still older tile. It's not the new like tile plank and stuff like that. So we've got to kind of get people's attention off of that and look at everything else.
Definitely. This was lifted a little bit?
A little bit.
Yeah.
It couldn't go very much because this was the exterior of the house.
Okay.
So this was block and there was a steel beam right here.
Ah.
But it went like this before.
Yeah.
And then here. So we lifted it a little bit and then took these little triangle things out.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah. And then took all that out of here. Remember it had that like plastic and...
Yes.
Yep, so we took that out and then put the cans in.
Would you say for this one of how things have gone, what are there certain things that like were, you know, I heard you talk about the door, that was a little unexpected, right?
Yep.
What else? Is it maybe like being a day behind?
Yeah, a day behind on the painter side is to be unexpected, but it always happens.
Yeah.
There's always something. I usually try to build in an extra day or two when I have so many trades in.
Yeah.
Because we have so many different people.
Yeah.
In this one, I kind of already built one in, but he started a day late.
Okay.
And then he was supposed to make up time, and he didn't make up time, so we ended up really almost 2 days behind because they should have been.
And is that, you think, like very like detrimental to like the flip, or is it costly?
No, it's not really detrimental. But it does, every day costs money, right, for holding costs. You know, between payment and insurance and taxes and utilities and everything. So every day costs money. So the faster we can move through, then the better.
Okay.
But you know, a day behind isn't.
But nothing crazy, right? It's just been like the door,
right?
The
pretty normal here. No major things. Of course, we talked about that arch in there. We were hoping to open it up more, but because of the steel beam there, we couldn't open it up as much as I wanted to.
Yeah.
But we opened it up as much as we could. So,
okay.
Yeah, so we had that. One thing that I wasn't really planning was replacing the vanities. I was going to just paint them, which we really didn't lose today. All I'm doing is just making guys.
You have a schedule.
Yeah, and work on top of each other a little bit more than they normally do.
Okay.
So like the carpet guy and the grout guy are going to have to work with the painters more than what they would normally have to. Normally the painters would be gone, but they're probably going to have to deal with them a little bit tomorrow morning.
All right, team, let's go ahead and sum up everything that I learned from this update. One of my biggest takeaways that I would have never thought of is that there is sometimes conflict between the different individuals that are working within the flip. And what I mean by that is that sometimes, you know, the person laying down the tile might not get along with the painter. And one of the things that I found to be so effective that Lenny implemented in this flip is that these weren't just random workers. These are individuals that he's built relationships with. So when it comes down to actually flipping a home effectively and efficiently, he doesn't just have people that can complete the job, but he makes sure that they get along with one another so that they can work on top of one another, making the entire flip that much more efficient. One of the things that Lenny said is that it's sometimes babysitting these different work, so there is no conflict. But again, ultimately, I think he's done an amazing job building such a strong team that are able to work with one another, and that's definitely a huge takeaway for me. I'm really excited for the last follow-up that we're going to have for this flip. That is going to be the house fully furnished listed, and I'm going to show you again the final product. So I hope that that's something that you guys are looking forward to. I do again want to give a huge shout out to Lenny for letting me be a part of this overall flip. If you guys have any questions when it comes down to investing in real estate, feel free to send him a message on Instagram. Again, he's an extremely busy guy, so please do me the biggest favor, and if there's any questions that you can Google or find on YouTube, find it that way. But if there's something that you actually have an open-ended question about that you think that he can assist you with, then again, feel free to direct message him. Really do appreciate you guys' time. I really hope that it earned your thumbs up. Really hope that you guys are enjoying these videos. If you guys have any questions or comments about this video, again, feel free to drop them down below. Also, I do want to remind you that we do run the largest free private trading community. So if you've ever wanted to surround yourself with over 200,000 investors all across the world, that's going to be that second link in the description. Wish you guys an amazing rest of your day. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.